And I hate to say this, but what scares me the most is if this case goes on for a longer time. I hope former President Duterte lives for 1,000 years. I hope he does. But I do worry the more he languishes in jail, the more it's going to affect his mental health. And I'm so scared about that. I've been in absolute turmoil for the last month. I've been waking up in the middle of the night. I haven't been sleeping. This is my 3rd visit now to The Hague in the last 3 weeks. I cannot keep away from showing my support. I'd like to thank Sir Alvin and Sir Aldo. And I'd like to say, you know, outside the detention centre, there's a piece of grass there that they call Duterte Park. Please tell all your friends, please tell all your family, let's be there. Let's be there in solidarity. I know we can't go inside, but what we can do is we can be there for the former president. We can eat pancit, we can eat cakes, we can celebrate his birthday. Let's show the world, let's show the ICC, let's show the international community how much we love the former president. Please, Ma'am Hanilet, please can you send my love to the former president? I just ask you that, you know, if you're able to. Please tell him that I'm thinking about him. You know, I got to meet him back in 2017 at the Malacanang Palace. And I remember as soon as he came in, he came straight up to me. And he said, before I do anything else, I'd like to wish you and your family a Merry Christmas. He shook my hand. This is a person that the international biased media are calling a murderer. They're calling a tyrant. They're saying all these things. But we had a lovely conversation, and he was a humble man. Again, I'm not saying there aren't questions to answer. I can't talk about the case. I'm not a lawyer. All I am is a British national who was personally had that respect and that friendship with the former president. And I'm standing here to say today to say that I care deeply about him. And I hope the ICC is listening. How can a man who's supposed to be a tyrant be loved by so many Filipinos across the world? I have to be honest, over the last 2 weeks, I've had 100 million views on my Facebook. There's 110 million Filipinos, meaning to say almost every Filipino across the world. I've got messages from people in Iceland, in Greenland, in all around the world celebrating his birthday. People have spent their own money. None of you guys are paid. People have spent their own money to be here to show their love for the former president. Yes. Let's continue. Let's pray for the former president. Let's send him cards. Let's send him letters. Let's show him that we love him and that we care for him. Thank you so much to every single one of you who's been here today. Thank you to Europe Pinoy Media Network for allowing me to be here today. Thank you so much to everyone, my dear friend Senator Robin, Senator Bongo, and everyone here and everyone watching in the Philippines, and to my family. I love you guys, and to my asawa, thank you so much for allowing me to be here. Maraming salamat po. Mabuhay Filipinas. Mabuhay Tatay Digong.